folks, Holly here again, Lightseeds Reiki for Animals. And I want to answer a question that I was asked recently that I think is a very interesting one. And that is, what's the difference between Reiki and Reiki for Animals? And the short answer is there isn't one. Reiki is Reiki. It's one of the many modalities of energy healing. And I've had training in everything, and I am an animal Reiki master as well as anything else Reiki master. So, and I've seen in my trainings and in practice, I've seen kind of different answers to this question, but my own take is that Animal Reiki is a subdivision. It's a specialty in the art of Reiki, in the practice of Reiki energy healing. First off, remember that the only healing taking place is in the being receiving the Reiki energy. Practitioners like myself are simply pipelines of energy. The way I look at it often is I'm an extension cord between spirit, universal energy, and the being of whatever form that I'm applying it to. I use Reiki to support my garden, to support my 2 cats, to support the world and friends and animals all over the place with distance healing. The specialty, I would say, comes in how you use the energy flow for an animal versus humans. And because I work in distance-only healing, from my way of thinking, from my practice, it works better that way because, first off, I'm not prejudiced. I'm not being distracted by physicality of the animal that I'm working with. But also, I can support animals all over the world. And that gives me so much joy. I don't have to be near them. I don't have to ask someone to pack up their animal and bring them to me, or pack myself up and get to them. All of those things take away from the actual work, and it's something that means a lot to me. Now, in the trainings that I received, I had one teacher, for instance, say that animals communicate visually. Many do, but I would say that that's kind of a drastic, bugs. That's kind of an understatement because many animals communicate best visually, but so do we. How many people do you know that learn through what they see? I learn through knowing, through physical practice, and so in my own experience, in my own practice, animals communicate with me in all different ways. Mostly it's telepathically, it's the knowing. And I can sense what's going on in the body with the energy. I can hear what they communicate with me through telepathy. I've had a couple of clients in the past who communicated visually. Great, whatever works. But the point is that training in specific animal Reiki healing allows you to understand these kinds of differences and accommodate the practice for whoever you're working with. I also had someone say that animals don't have chakra systems. Well, I strongly disagree with that. I don't remember who the teacher is right now, but she'd had quite a bit of experience. That was her perception. It's not mine. I sense energy in all the different chakra systems in animals just as I do in people. In fact, if you look up the idea of animal chakra systems, you'll find charts and graphs and all kinds of information about how to use an animal's specific chakra points the way we do for people. Now, some of the points may differ or differ in how you work with them, but they have them. They're neurological and they're spiritual centers of energy. So after all this talk, the bottom line is I'm saying if you're interested in becoming a practitioner of any kind, I strongly recommend having animal Reiki training as well as the general. Complete your general, which does cover some aspects of animal healing, and then get a specialty the way I did because I'm an Animal Reiki master as well as just a Reiki master. Get the specialty information and training down, because you can be of so much more service to an animal when you have that specialized training. So that does answer the question, probably in more information that you wanted. If you have other questions about it, you can either look at the website, lightseedsbyholly.com, or email me, holly@lightseedsbyholly.com.